Hi, everyone. My name is Wirta, and I'm one of the founders of Exit, our digital app that helps support you at end of life planning. One of the features I wanted to talk to you about today with our app is the legacy video. For me, the legacy part of our app is a huge component. I think we all have a story, whatever that story is, to where we are today. Sometimes it's an easy story, and sometimes we have a lot of challenges and barriers that we have to overcome. I think it's important, though, to share our words of wisdom, what it is that we want to leave behind in that voice, giving everybody a little bit of power of knowing what it was like for us when we exit this world. And that's what exit is about. It's all about your exit strategy. If you have a business, if you have an organization, you have this exit strategy. Going into retirement, you have an exit strategy. Well, why not have an exit strategy in your personal world? And that's something I really believe in. For me, that legacy part of our app is going to be an amazing feature to support. When you notice, when you're opening up our app right now and you notice you go in, you're going to see it's you're the user or that legacy piece. If you're the user of the app, you're going to just log in, and from there, you'll come to the app, go to the App Store. If you haven't already, download it. But when you go into the app, you'll come to that login environment. When you log in, you choose yourself, and then you can go to the legacy video. When you log in and you go to the legacy elements, you can either upload a video from your phone that you may already have, or you can actually take a video of yourself and save it. It's all about your story, how you got to be where you are today. One of the pieces I think is important, feedback that we've received is, and I think it's going to be so cool, is having the ability to have a digital recipe box of all those favorite recipes. As I mentioned before, I love to cook. So for me, my phone has a lot of recipes. So knowing that I can upload all my favorite recipes for my grandchildren will be an amazing feature. Having a digital photo album is going to be so cool to be able to share that information, create maybe video content after we're gone, or move those into a film for a memorial. I think they're going to be interesting components. And as we grow, and we're only a couple weeks in, we get the feedback, we're going to make it better. We're going to make it different. And we're going to keep striving to set that bar high. The legacy part, though, it's your story, it's your journey. For me, that was a big part of why I wanted to even be part of this app and to build it. When you're challenged and you're sick or you have a diagnosis, I think if I look back at my own parents, I wish there would have been different. I would have done things differently, maybe asked different questions, or knowing that timeline, sometimes life throws your curveball and there's no time. If I would have had those stories or some of those wishes, I think would be cool today. And I think that's what I think about what I'm going to leave behind for my loved ones. It's my story, my journey. You hear that often. It's your journey, your story, whatever that is. It's you. It's all about you, the user. No one has to agree with us. If your medical assistant's in dying or you made some choices, it's your choices to be respected. At end of life, it's all about taking control back of something that you've lost control, maybe on a diagnosis or an illness on that journey yourself. So I think it's important for all of us to share our story, to share that legacy. It doesn't always have to be monetary. How did you get to be where you are? Some words of wisdom, maybe for your children and relationships. But whatever that is, it's your story that you're sharing. I was adopted. So there's a lot of my story that isn't out for, well, might be out more now, but at the end of the day, you, those are new relationships that not everybody's going to know about. So sharing that information, I think, is going to be just vital for who I am and how I got to be part of who I am and how did I get here. So the legacy features that I have put into the phone and our team has worked hard and will continue to build, I think are kind of an interesting component. They don't have to agree with us, our family, our friends, but they have to respect it and respect our voices at the end of life. Right now, we know that video components and will isn't something in Ontario, Canada, that we can access. Every province has different legislation and governance, but we're getting there. And I think that'll be a key feature that will enhance when the time comes also. Having the ability to write a journal and put it into a safe space, your digital vault, I think it'll be cool. So there was somebody who asked recently about this digital vault environment. I remember growing up, my parents had a safety deposit box. They would go to the bank and keep all their personal papers, whatever that was, in a safety deposit box. That's how I look at that digital vault. Almost like your personal safety deposit box. We don't have banks accessible as we did. We're in a digital world. So having your information that's important to you being shared, I think is a nice enhancement. It's something that we can all use. We will make it better. Like I said, we are moving towards more enhancements to provide. A quick one in April will be a blank folder. Maybe it's prescriptions, medications, maybe it's your personal physician healthcare team that you want to keep track of and share if there's a necessity. You're in control. It's your digital vault. What you do with it will be up to you. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great day. I look forward to continuing the conversation. But if you have any questions about the legacy pieces or any enhancements that you think would be beneficial, please reach out to us at contact@exitlifeready.com. Follow us on our channels, social media. We're always looking for feedback. Never hesitate to reach out to me personally. It is important that we share our story, whatever that is. And I look forward to seeing what that next adventure will bring for us. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for taking the time today.